Party all the time. Party all the time.
Welcome to Heavy Butter, LA's first and only movie podcast. I'm Zach Newey Towers.
I'm Evan Williams.
I'm Michael David Strassner.
That's your middle name?
For years now.
How many years now?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe how old I am.
35.
Yeah.
41.
67.
Are you guys both 35?
We're both 35. You're in your late 30s, right?
I'm 39.
I'm now 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the baby?
Yes, I am.
Isn't it? It does make sense.
It does, in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you know the least out of the three of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know the most, Mr. 39-year-old. Just so old. Just so old. You're back. Oh.
And he's a baby because he's always spitting up.
Yes, I am.
Shitting himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just farting in public.
And trying to breastfeed.
Yep. God.
How are you guys?
Hey,
So good.
Pretty good. It's been a while.
Been
since
way
I've
too long.
seen
So
you
long.
folks.
Yes.
And
Yeah, catch us up.
Well, I am finally out of
The closet? Happy Pride, everyone!
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that.
You're out?
I'm
of
out.
Your relationship? Of your relationship?
That as well.
Is that what you were referencing?
That's not what I was referencing.
Okay, out?
I was just having fun.
Oh.
Sometimes I start a sentence and I don't have a plan for how I'm gonna get out of it.
Wow.
You ever do that? You just
Well,
kinda,
it's called existing and talking, and you just kind of see what comes out next.
So I'm new to all of that.
Sentences
Yeah.
are fun because you don't even know who made up them, like who thought to create the
String
words.
them together for the first
Oh,
time.
sure.
Yeah.
And then somebody did, because originally it was just cavemen writing on a wall and women.
You would have
Excuse me, sorry.
soared in that environment.
I would have dominated it.
You would have been such a good caveman.
Well, because
You
someone would have
would-
pissed me
yeah.
off, I would have grabbed a rock
And killed them.
Killed them, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, guess what? Don't need to worry about him anymore.
Yeah.
You know, now you can't do that,
Yeah.
and
You would
it's-
have fucked a coyote, just because you're horny as
I
hell.
wouldn't fuck a coyote because coyotes scare me because of what movie?
Coyote
Look
Ugly.
Look Who's Talking Now. That movie is
Oh, yeah!
frightening.
There's a coyote.
Whoa.
There's
I
wolves.
forgot
Wolves.
about that scene. It used to
frightening.
come on Comedy Central all the time.
Kirstie Alley, rest in peace.
What?
You know, rest in peace. Did she die?
How else would she rest?
No, I was just wondering if she
yeah.
died.
Okay. Like rest in
I'm pretty
misery.
sure she
What do
went,
you?
yeah, she went
Yeah.
kind of crazy though towards the end. So
Yeah, but she deserves to
I'm
rest.
fine with her. I'm fine
just-
with her being restless.
Oh my god.
John,
She struggled.
Johnny T.
Yeah. Johnny T.
John Travolta.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
God.
come on.
Jesus, I forgot he was
Also,
in it.
his character.
Bruce Willis was he?
He's the voice. Of the
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Who's the girl voice?
Kirstie.
Roseanne Barr.
Roseanne Barr. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a cast.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, no, she's still.
We hope.
But the fact that John Travolta's character arc from Look Who's Talking Now, he went from a cab driver in the first one to a car service driver to a pilot. That is
wow.
where he went
In 2 movies?
in 3 movies.
Three movies.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a
come
pilot in real life, so he just wanted that on camera.
put that in there?
Yeah.
oh, I wonder if he did it as part of his contract. Like, you have to pay for my
Oh.
pilot license.
Maybe.
Well, I don't think it actually.
think he could have
flew. I think they
afforded.
probably faked it, like it's a movie.
Oh.
You know, I don't think he
This
actually
wasn't a
flew.
Tom Cruise production?
Yeah, no, they had
Guys, we're
camera
not
straps.
today. We're not talking about Tom Cruise.
Please stop shitting on Tom Cruise,
We're not
everyone.
talking about him.
That was not shitting on
But I
him.
knew that it was the beginning of it.
Well,
It was coming.
Yeah.
just like
you
you,
know.
I don't know where a sentence is going.
Yeah. It's fun to just kind of roulette it all.
I'm gonna get this out of the way early because I keep forgetting to do it at the end of the podcast.
I love you too, brother.
I love you so much.
Yeah,
Cut.
I know.
If I could spend the rest of my night with you, I would spend it.
My night.
Tour dates. We keep forgetting about them. Do you have some upcoming ones?
Oh, yeah. End of September, I'm doing Chicago Zanies.
So weird to
Yeah.
happen at the beginning, in the middle of a podcast.
Sorry, I just keep forgetting about them.
No, it's. I mean,
Okay.
but Do you have tour dates?
That's why he brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
He doesn't care about you.
yeah, I know. I was like, this is.
Are you
It
kidding
did
me?
feel so unnatural. I was like,
Yeah. He wanted to brag about which festivals.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
I
people
think
should come see it.
I'm saying
a great
Nantucket
movie.
at the end of June because I think it'll be right around that. Nevada City, we're going to be in.
And these are all opportunities to see the Baltimoreans.
Correct.
And a talk back
and
with
a talk back, with me.
writer, creator,
Writer,
star.
creator, and star. God, the way you say it, it's so sweet.
Oh,
I wish you hadn't.
And
I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
It's in
Colorado, and
conversation.
P-Town. I'll be in Providencetown.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Next weekend, but I don't think this will already air
No,
by
I
then.
think it'll be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for this.
That's great.
Yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's really
And then
good.
Europe.
Hell yeah.
Light it up, brother.
Get in there, brother.
Get it in there, brother. Movie news. I think what Jonas do you know?
I know Nick.
Nick and Joe.
One of them is playing a Kiss member in a Kiss band.
Nick follows me on TikTok.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing Paul Stanley, I think is what I read. The lead singer, whoever the lead singer of Kiss is in a biopic.
Gene Simmons
That's not the lead singer. Gene Simmons is just the most
star.
known.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
But-
Probably Paul
Um,
Stanley then.
I think it's Paul Stanley.
Is
But
he
he'll
the
be-
cat?
Yeah.
I think he's the cat. The Star Child cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just got announced today that he'll be playing that in an upcoming Kiss biopic.
Okay.
Nick or Joe, I don't know which one, but one of the Jonases.
I've yet to
God,
see.
when he said Nick or Joe
yeah.
really fast, I was terrified for one moment.
Jesus
It
Christ.
sounded like you were talking about someone named Joe,
Okay.
but speaking horribly about them. But
God.
you weren't.
I was not. No,
Of
I was
course
naming
not.
two brothers.
I know, but you said Nick or Joe really fast, and it scared
And one of them
the-
is playing a Kiss member.
scared the bejesus out of me.
Do you guys like musical biopics?
Is it not called biopic?
I don't know.
I say biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to say biopic, and people corrected me and said it's biopic.
Who corrected you?
A
People.
scholar of film.
What scholar?
You wouldn't know him.
You wouldn't know him. He goes to school in Canada.
Then he's definitely not a scholar of film. He's
Whoa.
fuck
Whoa.
Canadians.
We're gonna lose
It's a
all of
joke.
our
Is it when you were
Canadian-
kids and you said you had a girlfriend? You're like, where is she? Like, I met her at
Oh,
camp.
we're in
She's in
Canada.
Canada. She's in Canada.
She's in Vancouver.
Yeah. You didn't do that?
No, I said
Everybody did that.
No, I said they were in Europe.
Okay.
Okay.
Same
Yeah.
difference.
Sweden.
Yeah. Same thing.
Do you guys like musical biopics?
Yeah.
When done right, yeah.
Here is my big question. There's a Michael Jackson one coming out.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a slippery slope.
Do you think it's actually going to be one that
No.
they're going to,
There's no way.
right?
There's no because I'm sure you have to get the rights to his life.
Estate.
Yeah. And like
Isn't it like his...
Coleman Domingo is playing.
Black Michael Jackson.
No. He's
his
playing the dad.
Yeah. Well, there's Black Michael
No,
Jackson.
yeah.
There's White Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Matthew Broderick is playing
Isn't it
white
like-
Michael Jackson.
Isn't it like...
no, I'm just kidding.
Who's playing him, dude? There isn't like his son playing... Isn't there something coming out where like Jackson is playing him?
Miles Teller's playing, I think, his agent or something. But I'm wondering, I'm like, if you're telling that story,
How do you tell it?
how do you tell it?
I know.
You know?
Yeah. I'm trying to find out who's playing Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, obviously he has ravenous fans still
Yeah.
to this day.
Directed by Antoine Fuqua. Pretty.
I mean, the
pretty
musical, I didn't see
crazy.
the musical yet.
What's the musical?
There's a musical on Broadway
Oh, really?
that I don't think touches any of that.
Nathaniel Logan McIntyre is playing young Michael Jackson.
I don't think that's his son.
No, I don't know where I got that. Man, if we had yeah.
It's nice to think though that like kids of people will play their famous parents and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, who could have done Ice Cube better than?
So his name is Jafar Jackson,
Thank you.
Jermaine's son. So he's his nephew. He's Michael's nephew.
And he's playing Michael Jackson. Okay.
Far Jackson is playing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. So there's no way.
They're not touching it. No, it's
Yeah.
his family. Yeah. Man, That's gonna be such a.
Well,
it's
maybe
like,
it ends before. Maybe it ends before his last act. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like it'd have to end in like 84.
it's got to be a slice of life movie. Yeah, it's got to just show like probably like a year of his career or something maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I loved Rocket Man. Just to answer
I was
your
about
question.
to say Rocket Man.
oh, Rocket Man was good.
Rocket
Yeah.
Man was fantastic.
It was probably one of my favorite biopics.
It's so artful, and it's directed by your favorite dude.
Ruben Fleischer or
No, it's directed by the Greatest Showman guy, I think. Or no, is it not?
Oh no, that's Better Man.
Better Man is great. I wasn't confusing Rocket Man with Better Man. It's just because.
Sounds like it because they were the Greatest Showman producers.
Yeah, no, it's because Rocket Man did that thing. I know what it is. You and I had a conversation. I was like, first of all, Better Man is amazing.
Better Man's incredible.
Better Man is incredible.
It's a fucking amazing movie.
I
dude.
watched it on the way home from London and I was like, holy shit.
It's incredible,
It's
dude.
really fucking great.
Was
and
not
it makes
ready
you,
for how
it
good
makes
that
you
was gonna
feel
be.
for this
Yeah,
monkey
yeah.
so much.
It's not a monkey. He's a chimpanzee. A monkey and a chimpanzee are both members of the ape family, but neither a monkey is a monkey. You know what I mean?
Did he say in it that he's a chimpanzee or a monkey?
He said either a gorilla or a chimpanzee. Either way, not a monkey. My dad was the director of the North Carolina Zoo Society, and so I have to correct people when they say that.
Yeah,
and that's really attractive.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
No,
why-
I know.
also-
People
And that's
are
why you
wet
still-
and hard right now.
Yeah, and that's why you have a girl in your life that you're...
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Oh my god, dude! I have a girl in my life that I would, or you mean I don't have a girl
Yeah.
in my life? That's what, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I switched
No,
it.
it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Neither does Zach, so we're together in that. And,
Yeah, and
you
we're
know,
gonna find someone.
Yeah.
we're gonna find a
Yeah,
girl
together.
soon,
No, you guys are
dude.
just going to find
Yeah.
chimpanzees.
Thank you for specifying. Yeah,
What you guys want.
we're all kind of.
Better Man was so good.
Better Man was amazing, and you and I had a conversation about kind of like the transitions in that movie being kind of fantastical. You know, like he like would drive a car into a wall, but like it would immediately turn into water, and he's
Yep.
like underwater, and then he's like swimming out from the water, and paparazzi is swimming
Paparazzi,
after him like demons, you know. And I was like, oh, Better Man did that when he would like take a line, and when he comes up from the line, he's in a plane, and then like he lands, and he's like in a stadium performing, and you were like, oh, well, The Greatest Showman did that first. And that's why I was connecting it.
Yeah.
Because we looked and Greatest Showman came out before that.
You know what I'll say, too? Taylor Edgerton, right?
Taron.
Yeah.
Taron Edgerton.
Yeah. God.
He was so good in Rocket Man.
He deserved the
The
Oscar,
Oscar.
not Rami
Rami
Malek. No.
At all.
Yeah.
Rami Malek get it for
Bohemian Rhapsody.
They were
Yeah.
against each other?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's
Taron
just,
wasn't even nominated,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wild.
and
Yeah.
Rami won.
and Taron was doing the singing in that movie.
That's
And
wild.
Rami was lip syncing.
Yes.
And the editing in that movie is terrible. Have you ever seen a clip
Oh my god.
of how bad the editing
And
is?
it won editing.
It's insane.
What?
It's like some of
I
the
couldn't
worst editing.
stand
It like watch like an editor talk about the
Bohemian
editing in that.
Rhapsody?
Yeah.
What was it
Yeah.
called?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
called Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
It
a.
has like a 62% or something like that on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And it was nominated for Best Film. He won Best Performance. It won Best Editing. It was some of the worst editing of the year.
Wow.
It just shows you that the Oscars are not the end-all,
Awards
be-all.
in general.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's politics, it's campaigns, it's
Yeah.
I loved Rocket Man because they changed, like, the music didn't go in order. It was nice that it was like, it just.
It's whatever was pertinent to the scene that was
fit
happening.
where it
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that about it. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
what other biopics. See, now I'm switching it.
Uh-huh.
Ray was great. Jamie Foxx was.
It was.
Never
Walk
saw
the Line
it.
was also
Walk
good.
the Line
I
was
never
awesome.
saw the Amy Winehouse one, but it looked pretty good.
I didn't see that one, but I saw.
I didn't either. I saw the documentary, and
Back to Black.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
that was tough.
Yeah, the Amy Winehouse one did not get good reviews. It got kind of ripped apart. Yeah, one of my favorite, most ridiculous castings I've ever. I don't know why. I think like and Anthony Mackie is great, but when he played Tupac in Notorious about Biggie, like there was a scene where Tupac was in it, and it was Anthony. Just close your eyes and think of Tupac, and now think of Anthony Mackie playing him.
No, I know.
It just didn't work. Man.
Yeah.
It was great. It was really early in his career.
And it probably wasn't like a huge role.
No, I'm sure he was stoked to get it. Like,
Yeah.
nothing against Anthony Mackie. It just was so out of place. And then the guy that ended up playing Tupac in what's the name of the movie?
All Eyes on Me.
That's right. All Eyes on Me looked exactly like Tupac.
Straight Outta Compton was a great one too.
Fantastic.
I
That
know
one was
you
fant-
guys didn't see this, but Judy.
I did
Renee
not see it.
Zellweger as
Judy
Judy
Garland.
Garland.
She won the Oscar for it.
She did?
I think
Yeah.
she did. Yeah.
Oh, she
did.
crushed it.
Yeah.
And by it, I mean the pills that she was taking.
Yeah. Method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So there's great biopics, but there's some that are
Now you're
Biopics,
switching back and forth.
Yeah.
because I can.
Do you know
I
what neither of
understand.
our movies are today?
Biopics.
Biopics.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's the fun of Heavy Butter.
Yeah.
The mixing up.
All over the place, daddies.
Is
Leather
that
Daddy.
Yeah.
You saying you wanted to get into
We don't have to ever talk about
do we
movies.
do coming attraction? I will say I'm so excited for 28 Years Later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out real soon, and that looks
June
fucking
20th.
awesome.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Also a TikTok I just saw of Aaron Taylor Johnson dancing shirtless in a movie called Black Rain, maybe.
I know what you're talking about.
And it is. I'm gonna revisit the video. I'm not gonna lie.
At home, alone,
Good.
Yeah.
It's
with
real
your
good.
phone.
Maybe in my car.
Maybe in a park.
I would
Yeah.
ingest any of the fluids that came out of that man's body.
That's one way to compliment a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that Aaron Taylor Johnson just struck a deal with Omega, like a 4-year deal with Omega. And when that happens, that let's just say that has happened in the past with Pierce Brosnan before it was announced that he was James Bond, and it happened with Daniel Craig right before he was announced as James Bond.
Oh
So
My God.
So he's about to like his martini shaken, not stirred, brothers. It looks like Aaron Taylor Johnson is the next James Bond.
I would love it if James Bond was in AA in this one, and he was just like, "Hey, I'm James."
Boring as
Or he's
hell.
like, "Hey,
So
I'm James."
boring. Yeah.
Hey, James, I'm an alcoholic.
That's like Austin Powers is British. It's like not at all.
He's like, I've
My name's James.
James.
I'm
an alcoholic.
and I've pissed away all of my
He's like,
money.
my name's Bond. It's like, we don't do last names here. We don't do last names here.
Please don't do that. And then also, he's just, I've lost everybody.
Yeah.
everybody.
He went from
Yeah,
like Austin
to
to a
walk the
Southern
line.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where James is from.
Uh-huh.
He's a Southern. I don't know.
I really thought we were gonna get a black James Bond.
Well, there
You know
was
who would have been the best?
Mm.
Idris.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Idris would have been
Yeah.
great.
He would have been incredible.
I think that also Richard Madden would have been great based on his performance in Bodyguard. Did you guys see Bodyguard, that limited series on Netflix? It was incredible.
We don't talk about TV.
Oh, fuck, you're right. All right.
God
Damn
damn
it,
it,
Evan.
I'm
Evan.
sorry, dude.
God.
We should have like a swear jar, but it's for like TV
Or like a
mentions.
taser.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a knife.
Don't
Can
show
I
that on.
stab you? You shouldn't have a knife.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Why?
Because of your
why do you
mental
need
health.
Men's Mental Health
Health Month. We're gonna repeat it again.
Yeah. We have a little link down here. Again, that is not for help. That is a Venmo to pay me money
So he can go get help.
so I can get further help because I've gotten a lot.
Exactly.
And some from these guys right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you for supporting me, fellas.
Always.
Today we're talking about the Phoenician Scheme.
Bum, bum,
And
ba-da-bum.
let's go right into Savage Secrets, huh? I'm kidding. It's cute.
It's cute. It's very West. It's very ooh.
Ooh, everybody's wearing scarves and somebody has an eye patch and everything's really cottony and like a little dollhouse and symmetrical.
Wow.
Yeah.
You didn't want to shit on that movie in the last episode, and now.
That wasn't shitting. I was just saying how it looks
Oh, there's
aesthetically.
a little bit of condescension in both your.
Which blows my mind. It was condescension.
I
from
love-
this
I
guy,
know.
Which recommended we do this movie.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be the first to say you had to drag me into the theater. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go see it. Much like
Yeah.
you guys are just saying, I definitely see his movies as very like cute,
Yeah.
like beautiful,
Oh yeah.
but like ultimately boring for me.
I love Wes Anderson when it comes to Life Aquatic,
Royal Tenenbaums
Royal Tenenbaums,
is fucking masterpiece.
even Moonrise
And-
Kingdom.
Fantastic
and
Mr. Fox is
Fantastic
For
Mr.
me,
Fox is
Grand
incredible.
Budapest Hotel. So clearly we are like Wes fans. Like,
Yes.
Like, Golden Age Wes.
Yes. I usually don't like the ones where he's doing multiple stories, like French Dispatch or
Asteroid
City, where it's inside something. Also just like, and this is just, I feel like I showed Evan a clip in the car right here. Like, I like emotional acting that he used to do. Like when Bill Murray sees the jaguar shark at the end of the movie and says, "I wonder if he remembers me."
The jaguar shark ate Bill Murray's friend, and so he's been looking for this thing forever. And then he finally sees it, and it's just a very emotional moment. And
I feel
Angelica Houston's in it, and she's like, "It's beautiful, man." And he was like, "I wonder if he remembers me." And he's like, starts kind of tearing up a little bit. And yeah, to your point, I think that what's kind of happened with Wes is like now when people get cast in a Wes Anderson movie, they're being cast to play like characters that feel like they're coming out of a sketch, you know, like they're just kind of playing dress up, and everybody fights like this.
You want to have a fight?
Yeah, like you know, and like bounces around the room.
Evan, you want to have a fight? You want to have a West fight?
Well, how much of that?
And then I'm standing here at one point, and then I'm standing in the foreground at one point.
And I'm over here
for no reason. Yeah, very
all
Wes
framed up.
Anderson, dude. And
That was fun to watch.
Right?
and I think that I don't know. Everyone speaks.
You are as red as a Fantastic Mr. Fox right now.
Let me see. Oh
Very
yeah,
red.
that's just me, baby. Irish blood. I think that everyone speaks poetically, and they speak in the same tone. Everyone has the same personality. Everyone is a genius, and like Sorkin gets the same critique, you know. It's like, oh, everyone just speaks like that in your world. Like everyone is like extremely articulate.
It's
you
like
know,
Gilmore Girls.
like Gilmore Girls. That's right.
They do compare Gilmore Girls to every Sorkin thing.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
do.
Someone probably does.
You.
It's chatty. They're chatty
Super chatty.
dialogue
Yeah.
writers.
I would love to see now an episode of Gilmore Girls shot like The West Wing, where they're just walking down hallways and like gossiping. No, that's Gossip Girl. I don't know what Gilmore Girls is about. I'm
Gilmore
realizing
Girls
now. I've never
is-
seen it one
It's
time.
TV, so that's the
Yep,
first
guys.
problem.
Oh,
God.
Swear Jar guys.
Well, he brought it up.
yeah.
I brought it, but you guys ran with it.
Yeah.
You can't give us like an inch. We'll take a mile.
Yeah, well.
So, ooh.
I also thought there'd be more.
Mile.
Fucking mile.
I thought there'd be more scheming.
Yeah, so we planned wrong for this. We thought it was a heist movie. From the trailer, we thought it was a heist, and like schemes were going to be left and right. You
Yeah.
know? So we went with when we get to our double feature, just realized that we misunderstood Phoenician Scheme. But
Correct.
Still on Phoenician.
$30 million to make, which is wild.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
wild? As in like cheap to you or what?
No, they said that it's pretty expensive.
Expensive,
for
right?
Wes
Okay.
Anderson. I mean, like I
Is
thought.
it? His movies seem expensive to me.
Yeah. Even to like build that big set.
Yeah.
At the end there, like that model town, like that thing right there probably cost $500,000.
It was in limited release this past weekend, so that's why we were able to see it in L.A.
Yeah.
Because we live in the best city in the world.
Wouldn't say that.
No, wouldn't say that.
Wouldn't say that. Yeah.
But it was the highest grossing limited release movie of the year so far.
What is that competing with?
Yeah.
A lot of movies. Like, I mean,
Name
it beat Friendship. Friendship was the one that beat it before.
Okay.
And
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's already at 6.9 million,
Okay.
which is kind of crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's like on
For
pace.
limited, that is.
But that's the thing
pretty
is,
solid. Yeah.
people love Wes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's got his.
You do know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And you do get that.
And he delivers.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. And dude, it's beautiful. Like when the movie opened and on the plane, and it was symmetrical as always, and so neat. I feel like it's a movie made for people with OCD because
Yeah.
like
Oh,
everything is
sure.
exactly
It's
where it's supposed to
satisfying.
be,
You're like,
and everything is like super clean. There was like 2 crumbs in the whole movie,
Yeah.
and it was at the table when everyone was eating. Benicio's plate had like 2 crumbs beside it, and I was like, oh, I think that's supposed to mean he's like the messiest guy in the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Interesting.
And everybody else, like everything is tucked and folded and like neat and fuzzy, and it is. It's like it's comfy to look at.
First time Michael Cera has worked with Wes Anderson,
Yeah.
and he was great.
great.
Yeah, I
gave him-
especially liked his like the first half of his performance. Not to spoil, but you know, he goes through a change at one point. And
Looks like Tom Hanks is now also like a guy that
he's in the crew now.
he's in the crew. Him
He
and
was like,
Cranston,
"Hey, Adrian Brody, adios.
Yes.
Hello, Tom Hanks."
Right?
Yeah.
right there.
Edward Norton, fuck off, brother. Off you
Wow.
trot. Off you trot. I dated a girl who said that. It was British.
Off
kicked
you
you out?
trunch?
She's like, off you trot.
Trot.
Like you're a little like fox and it's time to trot into the woods again. Like
Is it like a scolding thing,
it's
or
like
is it
saying
like a
fuck
mean
off.
thing?
Like
Okay.
Like if you're like complaining
off you
about
trot.
something, it's like, oh yeah,
Off you
well about fucking off you trot. Go cry in the fucking woods.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm James. I'm an alcoholic, and I got sent. I was off to trot from my ex because I shot her in the head.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh,
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
I love it. Strash gets surprised by the things he says. He goes,
That's me as Bond.
dude, they should cast Strash as the next chance.
That accent would go in and out over and over and over again.
Would not be accurate for 1 second
Yeah.
of the movie.
And they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Why did you cast?"
when Strass attempts an accent for longer than a couple seconds,
It's so hard
just
for me.
a speech impediment.
Yeah,
Totally.
And that's what made me realize that like when he mispronounces names,
It's
it
real.
It is. It's like something. It's like a thing.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to be me.
I will say it looks fun to be you.
It's a fucking blast, dude.
Yeah.
I have a ton of fun up here. Yeah, yeah. I thought it would be more scheming. Benicio.
There was all that stuff about percentages. I didn't understand it for a second.
Because it was like a business deal, so he
Yeah.
needed to close the gap of like how much something was going to cost, and he was like, okay, everyone will pay 25% of the gap, and then he like fucked it up so many times that like the gap kept getting bigger and bigger.
So you're a money guy, and so this was good for you.
Well, I understood it.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I didn't. I zoned out when they explained it initially.
Yeah.
And then I was fucked for the next hour.
Okay, so I didn't get it initially, but as like that figure kept going up, I was like, oh, and then he wagered. Well, spoiler. Can you really spoil a
You
Wes
can't.
Anderson
You
movie?
can't.
That's not what you go for.
No. Yeah.
The spoiler is he used his fortune to close the gap.
Yeah.
And that was this is
That
the crazy
is-
part. I did not want to go see this movie, and I wound up really loving it. Like I laughed. Like I dare
laughed,
say
too.
if someone wanted to
I
go, I
really-
would go see it again.
I really like the girl. Do you know who
Oh.
the fucking girl is?
Mia Thrapleton?
Do you know who she is?
You know what the middle name is?
Yeah.
Winslet.
So she's in a movie with Kate Winslet. Is she
That's
her
her
daughter?
Yeah,
She's
great.
she was great.
She is great.
She made me laugh. That's Kate Winslet's daughter?
Yeah.
Wow. Has Kate Winslet
it's
been in a Wes
kind of
Anderson movie?
always-
No, that's the weird thing.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like because they're
But Uma
You see
Thurman
like
and
Spike Lee working with Denzel's kid after a career working with Denzel, and you see Uma Thurman, you see Maya Hawke working with Tarantino after a career of working with
but
Uma.
Maya Hawke has worked with Wes Anderson, and Uma and Ethan haven't.
She has? What's
Yeah,
she in?
she was
was
in
in Moon-
Asteroid City.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see
She's
it.
the teacher.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it because no one made me.
There's one funny part in Asteroid City, and it's where an alien
yeah, that
gets
was
caught
fun.
on camera, and I think it does a peace sign
Yeah.
or something like
That,
that, or like
Well-
smiles, it cheeses.
And I also love Lev Shriver in that. He
Live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You definitely,
yeah.
I think, said love.
Lev Shriver.
No,
It's not Lev.
It's leave.
Yeah.
Well, leave me alone when it comes to these names.
He found his
we
clip.
can't.
He found his clip.
He's like really mean to his kids, and I always laugh in that part. I think.
I thought you meant in real life.
No.
Every time I hear a story about him beating his kids, I'm like, that's great.
That's so cool.
He is, yeah. There's some funny parts. Like he is
That's
constantly.
Cotton, man. Cotton Weary,
Cotton
baby.
Weary.
Yeah.
I watched the opening of Scream 3 the other day.
It's.
Oh, I rewatched Scream
God.
3 like a month ago. Yeah.
It's so good.
I
Did we watch it
love it.
together?
If so, then I rewatched it twice recently.
Damn. Okay, I've
Yeah.
rewatched it. I don't know who I watched it with.
Yeah. I
It's
know.
so good.
I think it was with you.
Okay.
Maybe it was just with you. You and I both forget that kind
How
of
lucky
shit.
for us. I never remember who I see
I know.
movies with.
No,
God,
yeah.
it's that opening.
When you're in a relationship, I did that in a relationship. I started like forgetting who I saw movies with. It looks like you're cheating.
Oh.
'Cause you're like, we
Like-
saw that together. She's like, what bitch
No.
did you fucking see through it? You know?
And I'm like,
And
Evan. I
yeah,
see
it's
Evan.
fucking-
It's
yeah,
Evan
dude.
or Zach.
Yeah.
That's who I see these movies with now all the
Yeah.
time.
He
Or
looks
by
mad
myself.
about it. He looks really mad about it.
I have to go see these horror movies alone, and it's terrible.
Get
Because
to-
you're out of town when we see him.
Thank you, Mr. AA.
Oh, I've stopped
He just goes,
inviting.
"Get to."
I've stopped inviting Michael to movies because he's literally never available to go.
I just don't go
Never.
past 7.
Which is crazy. It's so, like the best time to go to a movie.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to get better at it. I don't know.
Stay up later. That was like a New Year's resolution of
The
yours.
second movie of the year.
Hated that.
The Scottish guys. The second movie.
The second movie we're talking
The
about.
Suck It movie.
Yeah, second movie.
Okay, all right,
So
we're
again,
moving
we
on.
thought there was more scheming to be had in this little fun caper.
Yeah.
But to be clear, we had ample time to change the second movie.
We did not
just
have ample time.
Argued about it for days.
Zach, we had less than 24 hours.
Did we?
Yes, yesterday you were like, should we change it? And we
I
were
didn't say
coming.
that. That was
me.
Evan.
Yeah.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Wait, which one's Evan? Okay,
Yeah,
you're
it was-
Evan.
Yeah.
You're Cac.
Mentally ill. Yeah. Gay.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny he said it wrong.
Um,
Okay.
Cac O.E. Bowers.
Again.
What did you do that? Oh my God, hold on. Zach made me laugh harder than I've ever fucking laughed watching a movie, dude. We were
Okay.
watching this movie called Daddy's Head, which sounds like something that Zach
Would watch alone.
right, but it's a British horror movie, and I've seen it before. I really wanted him to see it. I found it to be a very scary movie. There's this moment in the movie where the changeling type creature that's in it has been like really like kind of like appearing very like ominously and doesn't move a lot. And then out of nowhere, towards the end of the movie, it like fucking scurries around the room. To me, that was a very scary thing. But Zach, in his quick wit, as soon as the fucking creature started scurrying, he goes, "Oh my God, not the zoomies." And dude, now like this thing is the least scary thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like it's a little fucking puppy dog. Not the zoomies.
I did feel bad because after he regained composure, he goes, "You ruined the entire movie," and that wasn't I didn't honestly.
No, but you also like made it great. I mean, that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard, dude. It was how
did it.
quick it was.
It
Like
ran
you
around
didn't
the
even
room.
save yourself time to be scared of it. You just went, "Oh God, not the zoomies."
The least frightening thing is seeing a little 9-pound puppy just.
when it's like he's excited his owners are. It's suddenly the least scary thing I've ever seen in a movie.
And he really, I did feel good though. He laughed like for a
Dude.
long time.
I couldn't stop laughing. I'm laughing right now like it just happened.
So we
Our
thought there was
second movie.
We
yeah.
thought there was gonna be more scheme. We thought there was gonna be more mischief. We thought there was gonna be more adventure. All those things, and I guess there was a little. that could still
like that, yeah.
happen. We thought there was gonna be more of that, and. And then he's got his big gong.
It is funny,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
a really large
had it the
tree.
first- the whole time.
I know, sorry, but I just caught you like mid-straw. So we picked Ocean's 11.
We did. We thought these were both scheming movies.
Scheming movies. Yeah.
Well, the text thread I wish I could share with you guys because Evan was like, "Should we change it?" And then Michael was like, they're both scheme movies." And Evan's like, "No one's literally ever said that before."
No one's ever said that as a subgenre. Like, I love
I'm in the
scheme
mood for a
movies.
scheme movie.
There are no rules to this, all right?
No, there's not, and that's what people should always remember.
Yeah.
Is that our reviews mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Correct. We're not critics. We love.
I
Every
didn't say
movie.
reviews. I said there's no rules.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's like
Same.
no rules, just right.
Exactly.
That's right.
So yeah, we picked Ocean's 11, and
What can I say? Great movie. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I've loved it my whole life.
I have a fun fact.
Okay.
Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson and Danny Glover were all supposed to be in Ocean's 11. The Wilsons were supposed to play Scott Conn and
perfect.
Casey
And
Affleck.
Yeah.
And Danny Glover was supposed to play Bernie Maxwell.
Oh.
But all three of them turned it down to do Royal Tenenbaums.
Wow.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to keep this
Holy
movie.
shit. Well done, Michael.
Yeah. So that's just a little fun.
We
little
didn't know
thing.
he was battling that in his head this whole
Yeah,
time.
I was-
wish you could have just been like, trust me.
I was
Yeah.
scheming.
I probably wouldn't have
No,
fallen for
we-
that.
Guys,
It's
I was
like,
scheming. I was scheming.
Yeah. Wow, scheme
That's a good
really has
tidbit.
Right?
Yeah, that is great.
I also George Clooney sent over with the script to Julia Roberts when she got it. He sent over a $20 bill
I think
and
I've heard this. Yeah.
wrote, "I heard you're getting 20 mil a picture now," and sent her 20 bucks to do it. So that was a fun little story. And then he also would send her 5 a.m. wake up calls when she had to be at set at noon. So
Let me tell you this right now. I don't know if you know
Why?
this. I don't know if you know this about George Clooney, but he's like the greatest prankster.
oh, yes, I have heard this. Yeah.
Have you heard the one prank he did on his roommate?
No.
Do
Roommate?
you know this fucking
The
one?
Is this
Richard
like back
Kind
in
one?
the day?
I think so.
yeah,
when he was
with
a-
the cat, right?
With the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they were young?
He thought it'd be funny if he started cleaning his roommate's cat's litter box, but claiming he didn't. And so he started cleaning his roommate's cat's litter box. And then the roommate was like, "Are you cleaning my cat's litter box?" He was like,
And it's Richard
"No."
Kind, so the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Uh-huh.
He's very like,
A big character, man.
yeah, he's actually on Everybody. He's Everybody Live in L.A. John Mulaney's like co-host. Richard
Okay,
Kind. Yeah.
okay. And he's removing shit every day. And so this dude thinks that his cat hasn't shit in like weeks. And so he goes to the pet and like he goes to the vet and he's like, "I gotta give him laxatives." But he's like, I think he's like out all day, so like he's asking like Clooney to do this for him, and he's not giving him laxatives. He's like, he's not doing, and he's cleaning the shit, and then Clooney said, and then finally one day I saved up for like a couple days, and I took
all
a
the shit. Oh.
Clooney took a huge human shit in the litter box. And then
Richard Kind came home and he
Yeah.
was like, "Okay, Mitzi, where are you?" And then he like went to go clean the litter box and he just went, "Oh my god!"
It's incredible, dude.
Yeah. He
That's
also
commitment.
The same guy, when he was moving out of the apartment, he found a really like he lived in LA, right? So you know how, like there's always just like shitty artwork that's just like in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
He found one and gave it to him as a parting gift, like being like, "Hey, I painted this for you, and if you want to like hold, like kind of keep it in your apartment for a long time and like hang it." And he had it hung up in his different homes for 25 years. This shitty Richard Kind, George gave him a
George gave it to him.
yeah, gave him
Okay.
an off the street shitty
yeah,
painting.
Yeah.
And every time, especially as George got more and more famous,
Yeah,
he
I
was
think
like,
George
"It's a Clooney. Clooney painted that for me." And everyone, and then Clooney
Because he
finally,
was under that impression.
yes, that Clooney
Okay.
painted him a specific painting just for him. And then he finally told him that it was like, "So you know that painting that you have up there?
Yeah.
I got off the street." And
He's like an old school ball buster.
truly,
I
yeah.
don't think I like pranks.
Oh, okay. Really?
No.
It can be so fun though.
I think it ruins trust.
That's so fair.
Yeah.
I love pranks.
Yeah.
I'm a big prankster.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Anything else to say about Ocean's 11? I mean, there's like a poker game in the beginning, and it's like kind of supposed to represent like real
Idiots,
celebrities,
idiot
right?
being stupid.
Idiots being stupid, like how stupid celebrities actually
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Topher Grace, Barry Watson, Josh Jackson, the girl
Yeah.
from Charmed,
Yeah.
and somebody else, Shane West, I think, right? It was like all like the '90s
Oh,
heartthrob.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then Brad Pitt is like he's at the bar, and he's like, "Do you want another one?" And the guy's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm sleeping with your wife," and he's like, "Yeah, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll take another one."
George Clooney, Brad Pitt, the two leads of this film.
George Clooney, Brad Pitt. Oh yeah,
Matt Damon
Matt
kinda-
Damon, and Mark Wahlberg. Another fun fact, was supposed to play the Matt Damon role, but he took what role? Can you guess?
Fuck, 2000.
2001.
Mark.
Damn. Italian Job.
No, it's not a hit.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it is kind. I mean, it just didn't do super well. Supposed to be many, many sequels that didn't come.
Max Payne. No, that was later. Fuck.
Oh, Planet of the Apes.
Boom.
Oh,
Zach
that's
gets a
right.
20.
The Tim Burton Planet of the Apes.
Zach
I didn't
gets
know
a
20 was on
20.
the
Don't
line.
give it, because I'll keep it.
You know what? Today I'm gonna give you 100.
No, dude. Are you
I
serious?
ripped it in half.
Are you serious?
I don't care. I don't care about money anymore. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Show it to the people.
I'm gonna give it back to him after we finish taping.
Yeah. You don't want to be in his debt.
Oh, I
They'll probably
wouldn't
use it
be in his
against you.
debt.
At
I'd
some
say, hey, remember
point.
when I gave you $100?
Yeah.
I'd be like, no,
No.
because that's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
In this climate?
Not a lot of money, honey. Soderbergh is a legend. I think the kind of style of this movie was already existent in Out of Sight is a very underrated
Oh,
Soderbergh film.
isn't that also George Clooney?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of the characters that you see, like there's Don Cheadle in that.
I mean, can we name all 11? We've got. Oh,
I got
and-
you.
Well, also Don
Do you have
Cheadle.
another $100?
Yeah, I'll give you 100. I got 420s on me. I'll give you 80. That's 20. That's 80.
The amount of strokes he has in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle wanted to be top billing with all those guys,
Whoa, buddy, calm down.
and he wasn't, so they didn't credit him in the movie. And then the second one, he was on the top.
Wait,
like
he wanted top billing.
no,
and
sorry,
then-
he wanted to be on the
poster?
like on the billing of it.
Oh, he deserves that. Yeah.
But I think at that time he wasn't Don Cheadle yet,
Oh,
so they didn't. So he didn't. So he has to not be billed at all
damn.
for the first one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle, George Clooney, Matt Damon, Casey Affleck,
Brad Pitt.
Scott Conn. Did I not say Brad Pitt? Bernie Mac. Oh, I'm not going to know his name. The Asian dude. I'm not going to know his name.
Got you in trouble.
I realize where my snag is already.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
Is Julia Roberts part of
You
it?
know? No.
Tess.
I can't remember the old guy's name either.
Carl Reiner.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. Him.
Him. We said Don Cheadle. We said Bernie Mac.
You could repeat one now. Michael can't remember.
Yeah, he can't remember.
Linus. Who played Linus?
Who you talking? Lioness.
Yeah, the coder.
Oh fuck, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No.
Okay.
That would suck to be one of like these 11 people, like the last
I
two, and
know,
you.
I know. Like they're our biggest fan.
You were
They're
also-
watching this podcast.
You were also very confident going in. I got you, brother.
I was so.
And you missed
confident.
another one.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait for it. I said Casey Affleck and James Caan.
Yeah.
I mean, Scott Conn. Who the fuck else, dude? I don't know.
Dead Air. Elliot Gould.
Elliot Gould as well.
Yeah, he was the owner. He was like, "You're gonna like just out of
Oh,
curiosity,
Yes.
what casinos you gonna rob?
Yeah.
The Bellagio, MGM. Those are Terry Benedict's casinos.
Yeah.
God,
Man.
wow.
the ending of that movie too was just incredible.
That's the best Andy Garcia performance as
Truly,
well.
yeah.
And because that was the first time I saw Andy Garcia, I thought he was like Pacino. Like I and then I like watched Godfather 3 and I was like, oh, he's just a guy, you know?
That movie's so. I mean, it still holds up. I think it's like, I don't know. It's like probably my favorite heist movie of all time.
So good. I think Heat. I don't know. It's different though. It's like,
Yeah, it's a different because it's like it's got comedy
it's
too.
so
Comedy,
stylish.
yeah.
And it's class, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, to me, it's almost like a Guy Ritchie film. Like kind of has the same vibe as like Snatch.
And also, like they kind of give you hints throughout with like the air freshener that you see.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're like the end kind of feels like a twist, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
It's fun, man.
'Cause it was
any good heist movie is for like Inside Man.
twist on
and like,
twist on twist.
Yeah.
Italian Job. Well, was Italian Job not really a twist, but just like
They kind of all have twists, man.
Yeah.
Like
That's
when,
the whole thing with a heist movie. It's
Yeah.
like, it's like
I
3
love heist
twists
movies, dude.
baked in, and one's
Yeah.
been staring you at the
Dude,
face the whole time.
what's been the,
Gerard Butler, dude, those are great. Den of Thieves is like great.
are those the last? Is that like the last good one?
Last good heist movie?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what.
I think so. I before that, Logan Lucky, which is also Soderbergh. Yeah. I fucking love Logan Lucky.
Yeah, you've said that, I think.
Yeah.
Is
I wanted
Channing
to.
Tatum in that?
He is.
haven't
He's
seen
so
that
good in
movie.
it. He's so good in
Adam
it.
Driver.
Huh?
It's a comedy?
It's funny, yeah. Adam Driver's in it. He's missing an arm in it.
Channing Tatum. Did you say Channing Tatum?
We
Yeah,
just did that one.
Sorry, God.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Daniel Craig is in it.
I had my physical today, and they said I was kind of nervous. They did my heart rate or the cholesterol. What's the one with the pump here?
Blood pressure?
Blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
I bet that's sky high.
Well, one was normal, and then the second one was like they were like, "You're having a heart attack." And
Yeah.
then
No.
no, I swear to God. And then they were like, "I think it's just our machine." I'm like,
What? Let's clear
Yeah.
clear that up.
and I took it as like, "Oh, okay." When I probably should have been like,
Um,
"Can we do it one more time just to double check?"
Yeah, you should have done it again.
maybe they're making a joke and you just didn't pick up on it.
Because
No, no,
like,
no.
otherwise it's like hypertension. You need to go to the hospital. And
That's
shit.
crazy to be like, you're having a heart attack. It's probably just our machine. No.
Yeah.
I went one time. They did blood pressure and it was high, and they were like, "Huh, that's actually not great." And if that's the case, we need to do some further stuff. But I think that you're just like nervous because you're in a doctor's office. So we're just gonna leave you in this room for like 10 minutes, and we're gonna come back and do it again. And they did, but now I'm like panicking. I'm like that almost made me go higher. But then I breathed, and I calmed down, and they came back in, and it was a better number.
Also, do you guys get your physicals all the time now, or like once a year?
What's all the time? Yeah, once a year.
I haven't done it in like probably 2 years now, but yeah, usually once a year.
It wasn't like a full one. Like they just kind of like he checked.
You wanted them to touch your penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they do yours?
I'm trying to think. Yeah,
Did they do
I think so.
yours?
Yeah, and in
Yeah.
fact, last time they touched in my butt.
None of that.
Oh. Right. Well, they do that when you're 40.
Wow. I'm 39.
I
and
know
when this
you
happened, I was
are.
38.
I know.
And I have like a hot daddy doctor, and he was
Oh.
like training like a young hot doctor, and it was very porn coded.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And I
porn
had to
code.
make jokes.
Fuck yeah.
You know who was
do.
great in this movie? Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Dude.
God.
And dude, he's a guy. I don't care how long it's been. I still don't believe it.
I know.
Like he just was so alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the Bernie Mac show.
You showed me
Bad
that
Santa.
special. The special.
That's what I aspire to be. Is a guy who's not scared of these motherfuckers. You know the one? It's the Def Jam show. It was like a terrible show. Everyone was bombing.
Oh.
Martin Lawrence was hosting. Everyone was bombing, and it was the debut of Bernie Mac. That's why he's famous. Bernie Mac comes out that night. They're like booing people. They're like being brutal. These comedians. Bernie Mac comes out dressed in huge jeans with his own face airbrushed on the leg of the
Wow.
jeans, and he tells a joke. He's like, somebody asked me, does pussy taste like pumpkin pie? I said, I ain't ever had no pumpkin pie. Kick it! And he like points to the DJ, and they put on music, and like everybody's laughing, and he goes like this, and the music stops, and he goes, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. He's like, y'all don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. And now they're all dying laughing because like he's basically saying like you've bullied everyone else on this
Yeah,
show.
I'm not
I
scared of
don't
you.
fucking care. And by the end, dude, the jokes he's saying are not
Not
thinkers. Yeah. He was like, I'm big boned. He's talking about his own
Yeah.
his dick, and he's like, I pull this thing out, this whole room go dog. And everybody's like people were like getting up, throwing their fucking weave, like running up and down the aisles.
Yeah.
You know? And he just destroys, and after every joke he goes, kick it! And like music comes on, and then he does this, and he says, y'all don't understand. I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. And it is, at least in New York, it was like every comedian's favorite set of all time. It's just what
Wow.
we aspire to be.
You
like,
had me watch it like 6 months ago, and I was on the ground laughing.
It's so good, man. And yeah, so when he passed way, way, way too young, I just was like,
pneumonia.
there's no way. There's no way. He's the most alive guy I've ever seen in my life, you know? And yeah, that scene of him smoking the cigarette down in Bad Santa and his whole performance. And that, honestly, he made like the first Transformers great. Like him and Shia LaBeouf at the car yard. Like,
He also
a legend,
improvised a ton of his dialogue in this movie. He was the only one who was
That's
allowed
great.
to. Like,
hell yeah, dude.
especially like at the when he's trying to get the van, and he's shaking the guy's hand, and he's like,
Oh, yeah.
Now, what kind of moisturizer do you use on your hand? Like, and
So funny.
Yeah.
I miss him. God bless him.
God bless him.
All right. Do we want to go into Savage Secrets?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
We're scheming in the Phoenician scheme. Hey, Wes. Uh-oh. How about you fucking just grow up, bud? Oh, how about we evolve into anything else? Well, you know, everything's so fucking cute. Everything's so goddamn fuzzy. That's really cool. You did it again. We're all playing dress up. Everybody's a kooky character. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. It wears off 20 minutes into every movie for me. It was super fun. And then I'm like, how much fucking longer is this thing? How much longer are we going to do this bit? And I think that's why the first Oscar he won was for a short film. Because that's the attention. So I'm sure other people have for that brand of, I will say it's entered gimmick zone. And I'm just like, okay, you know, it washes over you pretty quickly. I do think it's an amazing feat, and I do think it's beautiful. Yeah, but I'm not chomping at the bit for the next Wes Craven. Oh, I'm chompy, yeah. You'll never have it. Yeah, Axel Anderson film. Just let's have our actors act. One of the characters did act in it. It was like the nightclub owner guy. Oh yeah, he had some good moments. When he was like, oh yeah, the French, yeah, like he was yelling, yeah. He was in Locky Sockets, he was smoking barrels. Yeah, I just want more emotion. Like, let's see some of your old, solid, like, let's see the fucking great. Give us one back to just like a Tenenbaums or a Rushmore. They were kind of muted in Tenenbaums though too. No, I mean, there were some characters that were, but not everybody. Yeah, everybody's playing the same character now. Yeah. But is that Wes Anderson's direction, or is that actors taking it upon themselves, or what? I think it's probably direction. Yeah, because I think that would actually change a lot if they were, like, acting. Yeah, amidst these beautiful vignettes. Yeah, I think so, too. Now, okay. And I have no notes for us. I have no notes. Yeah, me neither. I like just this is the most fun. I can't imagine come up with enough. I really can't. Ocean's 12 wasn't as good. No, but I love Vincent Cassel. He was great.
And we're out of Savage Secrets now. Ocean's 12, the laser scene
was cool.
Yeah, very cool. Dancing around. It's like there's these impossible lasers, but someone has like learned a dance that like goes through them perfectly.
It's like the Jabberwockies.
It's pretty amazing, dude.
12.
And Ocean's 13.
13 was fun, but it felt like a fan film.
It felt more closer to the first one, though.
More closer
to Malore.
Yeah,
Closer to more.
because more
that sounds like
more
a beautiful
close.
poem.
Yeah. Closer to more.
That sounds like who are those?
Do you call it the more, like Baltimore?
No.
Oh, they should.
But shout out your Korean place that you went to.
Oh my God, Ikiban? I actually didn't hear it said out loud. Ekiban. It's in Baltimore. It was Korean fusion. I had like a fried chicken bowl. It was the best.
How many squirts?
Unlimited. 10 plus.
He's still squirting.
I tried to go 2 days in a row, but they were closed on Sunday, so I'll take away a squirt for that. But
Gotcha.
so good.
Yeah.
Baltimore's got good food.
At least the one place.
They've got good food. They've got good people. They've got kind eyes.
They've gone crazy with crab stuff, though. A crab cake at place was $40.
That's because it's so expensive to get crab now.
I don't care. Stop making it then.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How many squirts are we giving the Phoenician Scheme? Strass, you picked it, so go first.
I'm going to give it, because I'm always going to be a West fan, 2.
I'm going to give it 2 as well. Because I was actually, like, again, dreading going. And then I was, like, having a good time.
And we always just give it 1. Again, if this is your first time listener, last time caller. It's so just for
It's hard to make a movie, so we give every movie one squirt just for being made. And
We each get 3
I
to
think
dole
I
out.
just have to even this out a little bit, man. I think I gotta take this on the chin. But I'll say 1.5 because I can't give it 1. Like it was beautiful, and I really like the ending. I like that scene.
That scene was.
Skip ahead 15 seconds. The scene where Benicio is like, "Hey, if I find out I'm not your dad, can I adopt you?" Like, and she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, then no matter what happens in there, it's great." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like, and if that was
There's some good
performed
stuff.
like more real and
Yeah.
like you said, not just a 2-shot, but like coverage on them, that would have been an even better scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't give a movie like that 1 star. Like that being said, like Wes is still great at what he's doing. So 1.5, 2, but that's 6.5. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Ocean's 11,
2.5.
3,
That's a 3 for me.
Great.
Yeah.
9.5.
9.5. That's
That's
Yeah.
right where it's.
No, that's
Right
fine.
where
That's
it
fine.
should be,
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. If Jaws is 10, like
we haven't done Jaws.
we did though, right?
no.
No, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park.
Did we do Jurassic Park?
I did for my summer blockbuster.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well, when it comes to the movies, remember to show up on time.
Stay off your phone.
And shut the fuck up.